Yo, what is good, everybody? Hope each and every one of you guys are doing well. It's your boy Noah back again with another reading for you guys. I know it's been a little while since you've seen my face giving a reading to you, so want to come back on here, give a quick little reading. I do want to give a disclaimer though first before I start. I am a beginner, so a lot of these readings are very general, especially because I'm less than a year into my practice. I'm only about half of a year in, and so if this is very general or it seems very general, that is why. But with that being said, I do feel like there's a lot of you guys right now who are kind of stepping away from a certain situation or a dynamic for you that was not necessarily the healthiest. With the Eight of Cups, it represents, walking away and kind of removing yourself from certain situations. And I feel like you're becoming a lot more curious. Now, this could be a type of curiosity where you maybe are becoming a little bit passionate about something, or you're interested in a specific subject that you didn't necessarily know that you were interested in. And I feel like I had the deck with the Ten of Cups in reverse at the bottom, which kind of gives me a little bit of insight as to you probably are somebody who's come from some type of dysfunction within your childhood, whether that was a dysfunctional childhood in general with your family, or dysfunctional relationships in the past. There's something about you that has gone through a lot of dysfunction and instability in your life in those types of areas, if that makes sense. And I think that you are finally kind of taking that move and kind of stepping away from certain situations that you realize aren't the healthiest for you. And I feel like with the Page of Swords, this is really you being curious about kind of stepping onto that other side and being like, there is something here that I can make of myself that doesn't involve dysfunction. Because I think that you're used to a lot of chaos in your life. You're used to a lot of, just like I said before, instability. And I do think that, you might be somebody who's very lost in the past, but I feel like you're gaining insight into a new life and a new path for yourself. And I also, with the Page of Swords, I do feel like you're becoming a little bit more direct. You might be starting to learn your own boundaries and starting to imprint them onto people who might have taken advantage of you in the past. And so that might be prevalent. The Three of Pentacles also came out. I do feel like there is, you're starting to gain ideas for how you want your life to move forward. With the Three of Pentacles, it's all about collaboration and teamwork. So don't be afraid to work with other people. Don't be afraid to add and maybe share your ideas with certain people who are close to you, who could help you out, if that makes sense. Like, in order to manifest your dreams and desires, you might need help from other people. It's always okay to ask for help. Me being somebody who never wants to ask people for help, I think it is important in general to ask for help, and to, when it comes to your goals and your dreams, gain insight from other people, or just ask them for certain ideas, ask them about certain ideas that you have and see if it's what they think. But any final messages for this collective here? This has been pretty fun so far. I'm glad that I'm back on here for you guys, because I feel like you have a very strong community around you. Like, regardless of your past, regardless of what you've been through, with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups coming out, like, I feel like there's a very, very strong cast of, supporters around you, whether it's your family, whether it is your cousins, whether it is your friends, whether it's your family, your neighbors. I do feel like there's a strong cast around you that can help you move forward in this life. And honestly, I'm kind of getting the energy where they've kind of like low-key been tapping on your shoulder and being like, hey, this isn't the best situation for you, but you've kind of ignored them. You've wanted to do your own thing. You've kind of felt like trapped, like you felt like maybe it was a situation where you felt like you couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? You felt like you were trapped, and you felt like it was a thing, but you do have a very strong cast of people around you, is what I'm getting. I never really pulled two different threes cards in the same reading, or I haven't yet, so that's definitely interesting. And the Page of Cups, there might be a new romantic opportunity on the table for you. There might be a message that somebody wants to share with you as well that could be beneficial, or just could be very significant or important. Now, this isn't certain, right? This is just very much general, so don't take this kind of like don't take this very much as super truth. But I do feel like you're on a path of journey and stability that is very attainable to you at this point. I feel like you're, at the moment, taking the right steps to be out of the situation that you were in before, where you felt kind of like very much a victim to your circumstances. But I do feel like, if you nourish your, talents and skills, and you work towards something that is meaningful to you, it's going to create a lot of wealth and success for you. So the Queen of Pentacles coming out, this is divine. This is very much a feminine energy. Now, it doesn't mean that, when I say that, it could relate to guys as well. You know what I mean? It's when I talk divine and masculine energy, it's not necessarily as much of a gender thing. It's more of an energy thing. So energies, we all kind of inherently have more energies within us, whether it be masculine or feminine. Some people inherit more feminine energy, and other people inherit more masculine, and some of us have a very good split of both, but it doesn't necessarily mean that neither one is good or bad. It just is all about understanding what your energy is and working with it, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you gained some type of insight from this. I hope it resonated with somebody. I do want to post another video for you guys. I want to start posting more readings, as I have been continuously studying and doing research on this to make sure that I'm more prepared and equipped for you guys. So let me know what you think down in the comments section below. But with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. Peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.